All right, hey guys. So today we're going to be taking a look at the song Sailing in the Sun. It's a nice one from the Red Book here. Not too hard, and once you get used to it, it's going to be a lot of fun to play. So the one thing I do want to make sure that we're aware of right away are these rests. They're going to come up in the music. So these rests are really important because they're the first thing that happens in the measure. So instead of being at the end of a long note where we can kind of hold down through it sometimes and get away with it, these we really want to hear them. We want to have a strong rest that comes by. So let me talk through the first notes in the song, and then we'll hear it at the keyboard. So this is going to be our C. That's where our right thumb goes. And then our left thumb, I'll show you in a minute here, is going to be right next to it on a B. Lazy B, I like to call it, sleepy B sometimes. So we got C, B, A, G, rest, C, C2. And then almost the same here is D, B, A, G, rest, D, D. So let's take a look at what that looks like on the keyboard. Straight on C position for the right hand. Left hand is going to be right next door. We've got the B. So check your thumbs. They should be on those two white keys like that. Very nice. So I'm going to go and play this here. I'm going to go for a nice legato on that first part. I'm going to go C, B, A, G, rest, C, C2. And I'm trying to be really careful with my timing. I don't want this, sloppy. I'm trying to really feel that beat as 1, 2, 3, 4. So we want that silence. We want that gap there. Okay, moving on. It's a D, B, A, G, rest, D, D. Okay, nice. So let's put that first line together. I'm going to go on my mark, get set, ready, go. C, C2. Rest. That's it. Okay, let's look at this second line here. So we lead this line off with a skip. Do we know this note? It's an E, the first line note. There's a skip down to C. So E, C. It's going to step back up, D, E, rest. And this is going to be a tough one, but it's just one higher. This is going to be F, F2. So E, C, D, E, rest, F, F2. Remember, treat that rest like a note. So let's see what that looks like. I'm going to go same position. E, C, D, E, rest, F, F2, and then kind of a tough part here. We're going E, C, D, B. So it's a pair of skips, but it changes between the hands. Kind of interesting. Sounds good. E, C, D, B, rest, C, C2. Okay, so that's the second line. I guess let's go and try that all together too. So ready, go. E, C, D, E, rest, F, F2, E, C, D, B, rest, C, C2. All right, now we get down to the fun stuff. So on this line, I know this note. If I think all cows eat grass, that's going to be a G. It's my left hand, and this tells me that it's going to be my middle finger down there, finger 3. And then it's slurring on up here to the right hand, but I have two notes. What's that lower one? If we look close, we can see that's a C. It's got its own line. And that's our first line note. That's an E above it. So C and E, that's going to look like this. Right? 1 and 3 are the fingers to play there. And I've got a bunch of those, right? It's G, C, E, C, E, C, E, G, C, E, C, E. Let me try playing that real quick. It's going to go G, C, and E. G, C, C, and E. And then we're going to make a little change here. It's going to be G, D, and F. And notice I'm not sliding over. I'm just using my pointer finger and my ring finger. So I'm going boom, 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 boom. 1, 2. Pretty fun. Let me just try that back to back. 2. All right, looking good. And now we get this big legato phrase. Whoa, all the way on the bottom here. A lot of notes, but you can figure them out. Let's take them one at a time. There's our first line note, E, C, D, E, F, skips down to D, E, F, and then a pair skips E, C, D, B. We saw that earlier. That's that same stuff up there. So E, C, D, B, rest, C, C. So really effective if we have it all together there as a big phrase. Same position as the rest of the song. It's going to sound like this. E, C, D, E, F, D, E, F, E, C, D, B, rest, C, C. Pretty funky. One more time, a little faster. Again, treat that rest like a note. Make sure that silence is in there. So that's the song, line by line. You kind of break it down there. All those parts are there. Again, notice it keeps that same position the whole time. We got a lot of those rests. And then I'll play it one last time for us here, just straight down, no stops. So I'm in position, getting ready. I'm going to go on my mark, get set, ready, go. All right, so happy practicing. Have some fun with it. See you guys soon.